Osho, why man is food for the moon. Quote, and remember, in life there is no one-way process, cannot exist, there is give and take, all roads go both ways. If the sun gives life to you, you must also give life to the sun, one way or another. This is the meaning of what George Gurdjieff used to say to students, that the moon is nourished by man. It is possible. You feed on animals, you feed on trees, everything is food for something else. So why should man be the only exception and not food for anyone? It eats up the whole of existence and is food for no one? This is not possible. Things are connected. Thus he invented a beautiful theory that man is food for the moon. The moon is nourished by man, by human consciousness. And there is some truth in this because the night of the full moon drives people crazy. That is why madmen are called moonstruck, light-shadowed, struck by the moon. The sea is raging. There is a possibility that man goes wild as well on the night of the full moon because 90% of man is ocean, is water. 90% of you is pure water. You are made of the sea, 90% is water, and water has exactly the same salt as the ocean in exactly the same proportions. So when the ocean gets rough, something must be happening to your body as well. 90% inside you is ocean, something must be going wild. Poets say they write beautiful poems on the night of the full moon. Lovers say something is getting terribly romantic, and now it has been proven that more people go crazy on the night of the full moon than on any other night. Few people go crazy on the moonless night, and most people go crazy on a full moon night. Gurdjieff may have a point when he says that the moon feeds on your consciousness. He may have fabricated it, but even fabrications have some truth in them, and when a man like Gurdjieff creates a construct, there must be some truth in it. Everything is connected. We feed and feed. From one end we take, from the other end we give. You are eating an apple. One day the apple tree will eat your body. Your body will become compost. When you eat an apple, you may never have thought that your father or grandfather may be inside that apple, and that you may be eating your grandfather or grandmother. And one day your grandchildren, your children, will eat you. Everything is connected. This connection means the word Tao, T-A-O. Connection, interconnection, interdependence of everything. No one is separate. Therefore, I, quote unquote, is absurd. Only the whole can say I. The parts cannot. If they have to say it, they say it only as a linguistic formulation, but they cannot claim I. When you live apart from existence, you live in misery because you are disconnected. And no one else is responsible for that, only you. When you are happy, notice what happens. When you are happy, you have no ego. In those moments of happiness, joy, bliss, suddenly the ego disappears. You are more melted into the whole. The boundaries are less clear. The boundaries are more blurred. When the boundaries are completely blurred, as if the river has disappeared into the ocean, when all boundaries are blurred and you are one and pulsating with the whole, there is happiness, end quote. And this I've translated for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.